got diarouga. Let's do it. Let's see what we're expecting here. We got, yeah, I've been seeing quite a bit of autos actually from diarouga. The famous Ottomans.
He's been playing a lot of auto on the ladder lately.
So at the
Yep,
top.
sorry to everyone out there. Put the auto lane on the ladder.
Yeah, for sure. If there wasn't already enough autos, but here we are. I do respect auto though. I mean, you can't hate on them, right? Unless you're some of the other players that we won't mention here today. But autos here at the top, playing with diarouga, and at the bottom we got Hausa playing by a Chinese player. But at the end of the day, like, I respect all the civilizations. You can't necessarily, you know, hate the player. You got to hate the game, as they say. At the end of the day, though, I think that Ottomans actually loses quite a few matchups, depending on the map. Like, I've heard some people say Germans, at least when, I don't remember the exact matchup or between players, but I've heard that Germans does really well against autos, even slightly favored. So
Come on, Norwich Portuguese does pretty good as well.
I've also heard Ports does really good against autos. What's your opinion on the whole matchup here, at least with Hausa? I think autos is really favored against Hausa specifically.
The thing is, I don't know much about Hausa.
Yeah.
I know a couple of builds you can do with them. There was one that was kind of popular some time ago, the FI with Hausa, but lately I think people are trying to play it kind of more aggressive in H2.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not sure what we will see from the Hausa player. Can we maybe check at the decks from Otto and Hausa?
They're just choosing their decks now, and we see 3 Vills being sent for Hausa.
Yeah, that doesn't really look like an FI deck. Looks pretty much H2 oriented, I'd say, into maybe late H3.
Yep.
And diarouga.
Let's have a look. This one definitely looks like a fortress.
He's got the sublime. He's got the sublime card.
Yep.
So and the name of the deck is FF. So yeah, I think we might expect an FF.
Kind of gives it
maybe
away.
into the sublime port card to get all that wood, and yeah, we'll have to see.
Another thing too that I've seen happen quite often is that people would write FF in their deck, but actually bait, and it wouldn't actually be an FF. So
I mean, I think it doesn't really change that much because your opponent cannot see the name of the deck. Like, we can see it because we're spectating the game, but the opponent cannot see the name.
I never paid attention to that actually. Okay. So that is interesting. Although you could bait the opponent by having more cards in H3, thinking that they would go H3. That's also something that I've seen happen a few times.
I mean, he can play H2 because he's got a fair amount of cards in H2 with a lot of crates. But yeah, that deck is definitely H3 oriented.
Gotcha. All right. So here we got the Naturalist. Is that the 2 Vills? And
I think it is, yeah. I think it's 2 Vills, 2 Cows.
Okay. So that's definitely
It looks like he's going straight FF. He's not building a market. He's just gathering, I think, 300 coin. And we probably will see the 700 coin first.
Yep. Yep. It is very possible that we'll be seeing that. So we got 3 cows. And maybe he could go on cows right away. It seems like that's what he's doing. And gathering from cows at least 3 times as quick than hunt, right? If you're gathering a hunt at 0.7, 0.8, gathering at cows at 2.0, that's like...
It's more than twice.
That's 2.5x almost. So we do have age 2 by the African Civ Hausa. And if you guys are just joining us now, this is Best at 3. diarouga versus another Chinese player here, and myself, Chicks, and we got co-caster Baja Teacher. I linked his Twitch as well in the channel. So we got.
Can we see the Hausa
700
POV?
700 wood by autos.
Yeah, diarouga is just going FF. What is that card? What is that card he's shipping?
Ships one
Oh, the
palace
Palace Wagon, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's training Cav, so yeah, he's gonna try to do a bit of aggression in H2.
Okay. I'm not sure if that's going to do much though. Like once he herds this in and herds this in, I don't think there is much you could do with Cav.
I think that Cav has decent siege. He might be able to do some damage to the TP, but I think it will come a bit late. Zotto will probably age slow with the four delis, but yeah, it might just come late.
Might get that. Oh, he just misses it. So we got 210 XP, and we got a villager here.
He could take both. Yeah, he's going for the treasure.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. I give him that. Who are these shooting at? They're kind of shooting at each other.
Yeah, that's a special ability from the explorer. It's not a crack shot. It makes it so the units
okay, berserker type thing.
Start attacking each other. Yeah.
Gotcha. Nice. Might even go for this Vil too. We'll have to see, or maybe he'll just go back in the opponent base to hassle him, idle him out. But diarouga is on top of his game here, already moving his Vils in. Might lose one. Oh, so close. So close. Yeah. He could have gotten that Vil if he would have focused it though. But I think the Chinese player wanted to was a little bit greedy here, tried to go for 2 Vils. So what else do we have here happening? Okay, we got Jans on the way out. And then we got H3 with the scout.
He might see that Vil. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get that Vil. We got Jans out here. So
this is looking pretty good for diarouga, I would say.
It's not looking too bad. diarouga was idled a little bit. He did lose a Vil. Other than that, looks like a pretty clean game by diarouga. The house
got the counter raid.
Yeah, house might lose some, or at least at the very minimum get some idle Vils here. But again, you're fighting under a fort, and you're fighting under, or at least a palace. What's happening up here? Oh, lost a unit. Yeah, so he did idle him a little bit so far from what I've seen. And then you got these archers. These archers look pretty decent against. Oh, that's light cav or.
Yeah, it's light cav. It's like a skirm.
Okay.
It's like a bow. So
gotcha.
they would trade okay against the Giants, but the problem for Hausa is gonna be the Falks. He doesn't really have enough mass to deal with the Falks at this point, and it doesn't look like he's trying to age either. So yeah, the Falks are gonna be pretty hard to kill there.
Yeah, we'll have to see when these Falks come out for diarouga. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we already got the Falks on the way. And I'd assume you'd want to get these archers out of here, because otherwise they're just going to pound town right on top of these archers. And here we go. We got a few volleys, and this is going to be quite unfortunate.
He might get the lock.
Quite unfortunate by Hausa to lose so many of these archers. Kind of almost expecting those falconets to come, right? So I'm not so sure if being in the Ottoman base at that time was kind of the best idea.
I mean, thing is, with Otto, you cannot really know what they're doing. So yeah, it could be the Falks, it could be the wood for TC, it could be the coin, it could be. There's a lot of shipments he could do, but yeah, he's just going Gen Falk heavy.
Very nice work here. And then he is picking up a Vil from down here. We do have some potential.
I'm really concerned about the Falks. He's now shipping infantry combat, so his gens are gonna get pretty insane. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure how you deal with Falx at this point.
He's gonna have to call Minutemen and get his army back
Just
here.
right-clicking.
These guys need to come back to base. Maybe make some additional cav to come around and flank these cannon. He's losing so
Oh,
many
that's gonna be an
units.
insane volley. Yeah, that's tough.
So many units being lost here from these cannon. And it looks like these units are now coming back. We do got some additional cav being made, anti-cav. That palace now going down. Cav has come out. We could very
Might
well.
try to get he might try to get us around. He's starting to have a decent amount of cav, I'd say, but yeah, I'm not sure it's enough to right-click that army.
That
Like we
army,
lost a lot of bows.
that army needs to get back to base. Needs
It's
to come
probably
back
weird.
here.
He's probably waiting for another batch. Can we see Hausa POV?
Let's
See
have a
if he
look.
has something coming. Yeah, some more bows.
Okay.
He called the DNM. Yeah, he's gonna try to do
losing
a huge
more
pop.
units. And
His army is coming back with the Explorer. He might
Okay.
just try to right-click this.
picking off that unit is good. Although he's losing units up here, and we might even get this flank in. Oh, getting a volley in. Diarouga is so on it at the moment. I'm hoping this
Yeah,
TC
we've got
is...
the unit surrounded, but Diarouga is protecting the Falx well.
Yeah, the TC is shooting the Falconet, which is great. We might even see another flank up here. Let's see how it goes. Got units here, here, here. I think there needs to be a Vil pull, plus all these units just jam-pack in here. I think that's what needs to happen. And that's what's happening. Let's go. We got all these units. We got the Vils in. TC's on the Falconet. And we
First
got
Falk is dead.
another batch of riders coming in for this Falconet. However, those Jans are doing so much damage. They're just cleaning up so much here. And you got another small 2-batch of Jannies. And the Hausa player calling it GG. Well done to Diarouga. I think the Hausa player just spent so many units and
He
resources.
wasted. I think he wasted a lot of units. It could have been an insane surround, but yeah, he lost most of his bows
From the Falconets.
before the fight.
Yeah.
So after that, yeah, he had kind of nothing to kill the Falks.
Yep.
Because the goons from Hausa are pretty bad against upgraded Jans. You're not gonna kill them. You really need the bows. Because he managed to make
You're
like
right.
20
You're right
or
on that.
25, but yeah, he just got 3 volleys from the Falks.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but Diarouga PK. He's in PK, right? So I have to root for Diarouga. so pretty happy about that. Congratulations to Diarouga. Although the Hausa player did put a great effort, and I appreciate him joining the tournament. Of course, we had so many Chinese players join the tournament, so quite nice to see that happen. And then we also had quite a few players from Taiwan join the tournament too, from the Taiwanese community. So appreciate your guys joining in, even despite knowing perhaps they wouldn't make it to the finals, but still, you just join in, you play some games and put in your best efforts, right? So let's have a look at Vils. You know, Diarouga did lose a few Vils, so that was a great effort from Hausa. Now we look at military unit population, however, and you could see him just losing constant units. You see this. This is exactly what you were talking about, Baja teacher.
Yeah,
And
he didn't waste all those units. He could have had a pretty decent mass to maybe clean that fight more convincingly.
yeah, exactly. And and then of course his final battle didn't turn out. If he would have had those units, it would have been a much better, much different game, I would say. Either way, good game to Diarouga. That's 1-0. And game 2 is going to be interesting because Diarouga can't play autos now because he won with autos. So
Not sure what else he plays. I mean, he's a pretty old player, so I guess his Sith pool is pretty wild.
We'll have to
yeah,
see. Game
I'm
2.
not sure what he played on DE.
France. Okay.
Oh,
And opponent here. I guess he's going ports. Okay. Ports and France for diarouga. So here we are, game number 2. And on the left side, we have diarouga playing France. And on the right side, we got our Chinese player who is playing Portuguese. I wish I could pronounce some of these Chinese characters at least, or maybe I should learn a little bit Chinese, because I kind of feel bad not just calling them Chinese player. It's just, but either way, we are on the summer Sagan.
His name is Wallace. That helps.
Okay. I might forget that later, just because it's not written on the screen. But Wallace, gotcha. So we are on the summer version of Sagan, which is I think pretty good for France, right? Just so they could age up earlier.
I think there are more food treasures on the summer version. I'm not entirely sure though, because France, yeah, I mean you get the ships, which is really nice for France.
Yeah.
But you also need some food treasure. Oh, is there a food treasure between those two?
So yeah, there's a 130 XP and 120 food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is
Yeah, but Port scouted it, so France cannot really take that treasure. So maybe he's gonna try to find another one.
we do got some sheep coming in for diarouga though. And we do got
Oh,
the
that's
100.
also a food treasure. I'm
It
not sure
is.
if Port scouted that one.
Let's see.
It looks like he's going
Oh.
straight to it. Yeah.
Yep.
He might get there in time.
Let's see. It is going to be contested. Okay, let's see what happens here. Very close. Okay, so if he shoots one, he picks it up. Let's go. Okay, and
I think he has it.
looks like yeah,
Yeah,
Port
he
definitely
does.
got it.
That's insane for Port, but he also went 10-10, so that's gonna help him age up way faster.
Yep.
That's really nice. I'm guessing France is not up yet.
So looking at France, not yet.
Yeah,
And France really needed.
that was really insane for the Port player.
France really needed that 100 food here.
Yeah, he denied the treasure for France, and he also got to age up way faster. That's a pretty insane age one.
All right, so advantage Port player right now.
Oh, he's building the. Oh, I thought he finished that. Okay, he cancelled the. He stopped building the TP to go get the treasure, I think.
He stopped. What do you mean?
Yeah, he stopped. He was building the TP, then he saw France taking the 100 food. He went to take the food
okay.
treasure before.
Nice. That's pro play right there. That's pro play. That's like plus 100
I mean,
elo
it's
right
also
there.
it's also very risky, because if you can't manage to steal the food treasure, you kind of lost like at least one pass from the TP, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, insane.
Overall, it's like a 200 food treasure, right? Because you stole it, so it's 100 food for you, minus 100 food for the opponent.
Oh yeah, no, definitely that one great for ports.
Yeah. So looking at our Chinese player here, Wallace, he's got a TC wagon. Be interested to see. It looks like it's almost aggressive TC wagon. Where is he going to place this one?
Thank you, MTV, for
next
the vote.
to the TP.
What's that, Vega?
Oh yeah, insane raid from MTV.
Oh,
yeah,
right on.
Welcome
So,
the Age 2 players.
Big welcome to Age of Empires 3, guys. We are in the middle of a tournament, actually. We're at gearing up towards the end of round of 64. And round of 32 is actually starting on Sunday. And we got one of our favorite players here, diarouga, facing off against Wallace, who's playing Portuguese. So France versus Portuguese here. And this is game.
We're seeing some H2 play from the Portuguese. This is
yeah, this is very interesting
pretty
here.
unusual.
So this is game number 2, of course. And let's see what is happening here. So he's going to be picking up that 80 coin. That is really nice. And some...
And he's training bikes. I guess he wants to kill the TP. But then I'm not sure what he's planning to do. Is it just 5 pikes to kill the TP, or is he trying to really commit to H2?
Let's have a look
have
at
to
what's
see.
happening here.
So diarouga shipped the 4 wheels into wood, pretty standard there.
He's even making more pike. So he's got another 5 pike on the go. I'm not sure what these guys are up to though. So this trade post is going to go down. It looks like these treasures are still kind of hanging out. The 130 XP treasure is pretty nice. So once they get to that, Port is going to go take the trade post line to get that extra XP for additional cards to send some more resources perhaps. He's still got a 600 gold card that he hasn't sent, but he won't be sending that. He'll be sending this Cannoneer. This is a straight H2 type battle from Port
What is
player.
France doing? Is France going up?
I think France is almost in panic mode right now because it's like, what is Port's doing?
He's got a lot of... Oh, he's training masks. Oh wow, he's training masks. The Cannoneers are gonna be pretty insane against that.
This is not looking good for diarouga. I mean, what's happening with this macro? You got 700 gold. You got a stable. Musks just now being made. Isn't diarouga supposed to go H3 here? Or what's the whole plan?
He could, but if he goes H3, I think he's gonna get I think he wants to kind of deny the...
Yep.
Try to deny the TP line, and he cannot really let Port just siege everything, so yeah, he needs some kind of units. But yeah, the Cannoneers are just gonna be insane here against what diarouga is making.
Against the
He's also
muskets,
trying to boom. He's also trying to boom. He got
Yep.
the native, the Cree native. He's not training CDBs though. Will probably come a bit later. But yeah, now diarouga has to back and wait. I don't know if he's gonna train Haas. He could. He has so much coin, but
these Cannoneers are not doing too good against these Courrier de Bois, so they need to focus fire on those muskets. And,
yeah, diarouga is doing an insane job of keeping the musks out of range and killing the Cannoneers. Yeah, only 2 left already between the TC fire and the CDBs.
Very nice work. Very nice.
Yeah,
work
he got
by
the upgrade.
here.
He got the upgrade for the CDB attack right before the market went down. So yeah, that really helped him to deal with that.
And these Courrier de Bois is just so darn beefy. Like you can't kill those things.
You need melee units. You need some sort of cav to kill the CDBs, because they've got 40% range resist.
Yeah.
And 250 HP. So yeah, in a fight they can really swing a fight just by soaking all that damage.
Do you think France does good against Baja for that reason?
Yeah, I think France can do really good against Baja. I think it's a really strong cleave because I cannot. It's pretty hard to say, but
pretty controversial.
I think France should win against Baja.
Oh, okay. You guys heard it here first. Baja teacher saying that France should win against Baja in a matchup. So take that for what it's worth. Think if it's coming from the Baja teacher, then you know it's got to be it.
But yeah, playing if you get some type of H3 play between the skirms and the CDBs, yeah, it's pretty much impossible to win a fight.
Okay, so taking it back to this game here, it looks like diarouga was able to make it to age 3, and it looks like this is the fast age, right? From what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Both France and Port will probably fast stage after this. I don't know if Port is trying to. Yeah, he's trying to go up, but it's pretty slow. He got 2 TPs, didn't get stage. I'm not sure why. Yeah, this feels a bit slow from Port.
What's this?
Because now
what is this?
This is CM, so
Oh, that's a CM card. Okay,
I'm not
okay.
sure if I like it, but like he knows he's late for the age up. So France is probably gonna have Falk sitting on his TC, so he's shipping that just to kind of counter the Falks.
Yep.
Which I mean yeah, I can't really say if it's a good shipment right now. But that's a decent army for France. He's up. I think France is in a pretty good spot right now.
France, take
I'm
a
not
look
sure
at.
if he's gonna be able to kill the TC, but he's definitely gonna be able to do some damage. Because now we've shipped CM, so we can do a big MM call. But yeah,
I think he could do something with CMs here. I think he could do something with CM. So you got H3 coming in, which you got that other TC. So maybe he'll send this TC from this shipment point from this TC. He'll build the second TC here, maybe, or maybe not there.
Yeah, if he does that with the Falcons alive, he's just gonna lose the TC instantly.
So maybe he'll build the second TC here, back here then, or something, and then call CMs.
It doesn't look like France is committing. It looks like France is just going to the other base.
To the other TP, I think. So I think that gives Portuguese a chance to build a second TC and then call CMs. Where's that second TC coming from? Oh, he's going to build over here. Okay. So does he not care about his forward base anymore, or what's the whole deal here?
I don't know. I think right now he cannot really defend it. I'm not sure what he's gonna ship next. Maybe the 3 organs to deal with all that infantry or the 5 goons. But yeah, it looks like a pretty tough position for.
So we got Castors being made. Ooh. Okay.
I mean, France is on full infantry, so it makes sense for the Castors. But now, what is he gonna ship?
Yeah.
That's the. Oh, he might get caught there.
Oh, this is so close. No.
This might be really bad. Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, wow.
That is so rough. That is so unlucky. Is that unlucky? I guess you can call it unlucky.
I mean, kind of unlucky. The Falks got a better line of sight.
But again, not really unlucky because, I mean, the Chinese player would have already known that diarouga was hanging out here with his falconet, right?
I mean, he had to guess because he just killed the TP. He was going back. If the TC doesn't spot the army, you kind of had to guess that it was maybe more north.
Such a risky move. Such a risky move. We got goons now. Goons will help with flanking off the cannon, but we're going to need quite a few more goons here, to be honest. And we got Ballas coming in to defend this TC. Maybe we'll get this TC. We got 12 vills in the TC, which is pretty nice. And it's focus firing on that falconet. Got Castors right behind the barracks.
We need to cancel that hunting dog. Yeah, and ship that. Okay, he's training.
Nice.
Yeah,
we got CM coming in. Now. And where's the rest of the army here? Let's go. We got to move these in. Oh, so that's the thing, right? Like when you're calling CM, you got to get all these units in here.
Yeah, the thing is, he doesn't have much of an army. He kind of lost it all to the Falks. I'm not sure if it would have made a difference, but yeah. At this point, now he's gonna lose like 10 vills. Yeah, this is looking pretty good for.
This is not looking too good for. This is not looking good for the port player and diarouga really having a huge army here, just from taking so many good trades this entire game. And we're going to see another great trade with these cuirassiers just going in, and our port player is going to call it GG. diarouga taking this series 2-0. Congratulations to diarouga. He's going to be making it to the round of 32. Actually, a pretty good game here. I thought maybe that I did see some back and forth here for the port player, and he did have some potential in taking that.
Who is diarouga playing next?
Baus.
Only Baus.
Yeah. That's one thing, right? You got good news for diarouga, and you got not so good news for diarouga, right? So the good news is that he advances to round 32. The bad news is he's playing against only boss, who actually casts on this channel quite often as our co-host. So
that's gonna be a pretty tough matchup. Boss is a very solid player.
I feel like it's safe to say in that matchup there definitely will be autos.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting an auto mirror on Great Plains.
An auto mirror on Great Plains. I just want to see, we do actually have another tournament match that's coming right up here, and from what I can see, it is going to be Kaiser Klein versus another Chinese player. That one's at 17 GMT.
That's in 1 hour, I think.
That's in 1 hour, yes. So we got that happening. And who else do we got? Kaiser Klein. And then we got
I think we got Big Carbon.
Carbone. We got him happening at 17 GMT as well. Let me see if I can actually move one of them to see if they'll be ready to play their match right away. So I'm going to take a look at the post game here. And of course, we're going to invite diarouga into the chat here just briefly so he can talk about his games. So let's see here.
Hi, chicks.
Hello. Is this diarouga?
Yep, it's me.
Right on, man. It's good to have you in the call. We just wanted to talk to you briefly about 2 matches that we just saw.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for hosting this tourney, chicks. It's really nice to see some activity on Age of Empires 3 after all this time.
Yeah.
And about this game, I think my opponent was very courageous to play random, because you might not know this, but he grinned up with random in both games. So that's really tough to do. Yeah,
that's
so he didn't decide to play OSA and Port in these games.
I see. Yeah, I kind of figured. I was trying to understand. I don't really know the player myself, but I was trying to understand what the choices were about. I wasn't so sure about the whole random pick. I did see a random avatar when I was loading in, but I wasn't sure if that was correct or not. But that's interesting. I guess there was no civ disputes there in that case, right? It was pretty clear that you can't really dispute a random civ.
Yeah, that was quite easy to decide the matchup, and honestly, congratulations to him to go with random civ in a tournament. That's really not easy to do. Like, definitely not something I would do even if I could play all the civs.
Right. So, walk me in with that first game. I feel like your opponent just took so many shots from the Falconets, and that's what's kind of his downfall there. Is that what you felt? Did you feel the same way?
Yeah, I felt the same way. I was a bit scared in that first game because of my herding. I didn't manage to herd the deer hunt very well, so my food was very far from my town center.
Yeah.
And
you only lost 1 veal though, herding, I think.
Yeah, but a lot of idle time. Like, I would definitely get at least 10 more gens without that. So that was quite tough. And then I think your analysis was good on that. The reason I won the final fight was because he wasted quite a lot of units.
Yeah, that's what I
that was
said.
still
He
tough.
lost most of his bows to your falcons, but if he kept the bows, he could have taken a pretty decent fight at the end. Because he had a nice surround. He had his army in 3 different spots, kind of surrounding your falcons and the giants. And without losing, kind of wasting all those units, he could have maybe do something there. I don't know. Would have been
Probably.
closer.
I'm not very familiar with the new civs, but also I am not sure starting with the cavalry that early was a good choice.
I guess he wanted to idle and take the treasure because he got the XP treasure in the middle with the cab, and I thought he would then try to siege your TP because that cab kind of has a decent siege attack, but yeah, he just ended up trying to idle you a bit, but your Jans popped.
Yeah,
Popped
27.
right when you needed them.
Yeah, 27 siege is pretty nuts for Cav. Yeah, that early in the game. So that's what I was thinking. Diarouga, so about game 2, what was the whole
Yeah,
idea behind there? Were you I noticed that Port did a forward TC build. Did that kind of put you in panic or anything like that? What were you thinking there?
well, I actually a 40C build. What do you mean?
So
Forward.
when Port did a forward TC build, like they said.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, I was trying to go for a very greedy fast fortress, which is probably
Okay.
what you saw in these games.
Yep.
And yeah, I was a bit worried when I saw his free pikemen starting to siege my trading post. At first, when I saw the TC, I thought it would just go fast fortress because
Yep.
I've played people who do that. They put the forward TC and then they just H3. But yeah, I decided to go H2, and honestly, that was a bit scary. I had to really delay my age up by quite a lot of time, but fortunately the CDBs were really strong, and I was able to hold. And after that, France is just better than Port in H3.
Yeah, really well done there with the CBDs, especially when Port called the Cannoneers. I noticed that you were focusing the CBDs on the Cannoneers as well as the TC fire. So that I think that really helped. And then as well at the same time, you were moving your musks in behind your base so that you could protect your musks from the Cannoneers. Once the Cannoneers were gone, you kind of moved in, and then you were able to take the game from there.
Yeah, basically that's the weakness, the biggest weakness of abuse guns and cannoneers. Like for the viewers who are trying to figure out how to counter these things, you're not going to counter these in H2 with regular units. The only way is to kill these units with TC.
Right. So that's interesting. Another point that I wanted to bring up was, other than this sort of like boomy style France, which was actually a great pick on the summer Saguenay, by the way. I just want to mention that. That was a great pick. And I think there was kind of a little bit of luck involved when it comes to the summer version. But wanted to ask about your general tournament future. So what kind of civs are we expecting here? Is that kind of your main civs right now? Is Autos France, or do you got some stuff in the that we haven't really seen yet that maybe you're cooking up, or is that?
Well, obviously, I'm not going to answer directly that question, but to give you a bit of information,
Yeah.
I've always been the type of player who plays multiple civs, not all
Okay.
the civs, but yeah, I
Okay.
don't just play France and Auto. I might play some other civs too.
Gotcha.
Okay. What do you
But
think
yeah,
about your next opponent?
scary, yeah, scary both, yeah. So I saw his
Scary boss.
like
That's a new one.
2300 elos, like up at the top of the ladder. Is probably the favorite in that match. I'm not back to my old skill level. I'm a bit
Yep.
slower, and I'm totally lost when it comes to understanding the game. So he's definitely the favorite, but I'm going to fight and try to win that match, obviously.
I think that's wrong though. I don't think. I mean, I don't know if he is the favorite. That's the thing. Like there are a lot of people that are backing you for this upcoming round of 32 series. So like I was just telling Baja teacher and earlier in the call actually, like you got good news and bad news. Good news is you advanced to round 32. Bad news is you're facing against the boss in a best at 3 next week. But again, like here's the thing, right? Boss plays autos. Right?
Yeah, and Otto is very strong on that patch.
So he plays autos. Maybe you'd have to cook something like otherwise we're going to be seeing an auto mirror is what we're probably thinking, but who knows? Maybe France versus autos in game 1. You don't have to let us know now, but that's my kind of like thinking here. Like maybe France does a good job against autos. Just those CBDs are insane, right? Like helping you defend against that timing push from autos. Like you got those CBDs involved, like that Vil pull, right in the those Jans and Falcon S just push in. maybe that can give you some ideas.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I've been playing some games as friends against Otto, but both he knows that because he was watching these games that was during the qualifiers. But it's definitely going to be an exciting match, and anything can happen in a best of 3.
Gotcha. Okay, man. Well, listen, I look forward to your matches next week, and those will definitely be casted. I don't know if you were unsure about that, but those will definitely be casted, and they're going to be casted right here on this channel, and hopefully we'll be seeing you again in the interview hot seat after you win that best out of 3 against Boss.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you for this.
All right, man. Thank you, diarouga. I appreciate you joining.
GG's.
All right, good stuff. So we got a few other matches on the go here. We got Kaiser Klein and Carbone playing 2 separate best out of 3s, and those are coming up in the next 30 minutes. So pretty excited for that. I think what we'll do is I'm just going to take a quick break. So what I'll do is I'll review this recorded game and just play it back. And while we do that, maybe the next game we'll start up. So yeah, let me go ahead and start up a game for you guys so that you guys can at least have something to watch until we start up our new series.